Okay, so this is the first video that I'm posting of myself, but this is in response to California's recent debate going on about Proposition 8, which is a state constitutional proposition that's going to be voted on November 4th that, if passed, will eliminate gay marriage in the state. And here's my really big issue, is that first, the right was granted to homosexuals to marry, and now it's trying to be, that ruling, which was a court ruling, is trying to be subverted by people through a proposition on the state constitution. And really, like, when you look through YouTube, you'll find, like, there's this one woman in particular, and I'm actually posting this in response to her, and she's like, well, I don't think it really takes away legal rights of gays. But here is a civics lesson for her. When the legal system gives people rights, then it is a legal right. So by writing this into the state constitution, you are taking away people's legal rights. So just basic 101 there. My other really big problem with the whole campaign, which, by the way, 77% of the funding comes from the Mormon Church. Just interesting fact. When, like, they claim that there's a really broad base of funding, it's actually coming mostly from the Mormon Church. But my other really big problem with it is that they're claiming, oh, it will affect the school systems, and somehow by teaching that gay people have the right to marry, or that gay people are out there, that suddenly their children will become gay. But if you look at kids, like, they don't become gay. It's not just something that happens to them. People are born that way. Okay, the church that's funding this believes that gays can be, like, rehabilitated. You know, they don't accept gays as spiritually valuable people because they can't have children to populate their planet when they're reincarnated as gods if they live a correct life. That's why the Mormon Church doesn't value gay people. And, you know, this woman that this video's in response to, she says, well, you know, I have lots of gay friends. But you can't just say, oh, I have a lot of gay friends, but, you know, here, let me disregard their right to have what I have. And then they say, oh, well, they have domestic partnerships. It's the same thing. But there's still a stigmatization that goes along with domestic partnership versus marriage. Like, it's saying separate but equal will work this time, but it's failed every time in the past. So just really consider what Proposition 8 actually is doing. Because what it's actually doing is taking away rights that have already been granted. So I urge you to vote no on Proposition 8 on November 4th.